The period after World War II saw the spread of massive concrete blocks in city centres around Europe. The German Architecture Museum in Frankfurt is devoting an exhibition to the construction style known as Brutalism, featuring giant models. The curators had the replicas built to showcase prime examples of brutalist buildings from around the world.
Our exhibition SOS Brutalism is subtitled Save the Concrete Monsters. We wanted to bring viewers close to the power and the sculptural quality of this era. We have these huge monsters standing around like animals in a zoo. And basically it's a conversation project. We have an endangered species, these concrete monsters, the brutalist buildings of the 1960s, and our aim is to protect them and raise people's awareness of them.
Und überhaupt ein Bewusstsein dafür herzustellen, das ist das Ziel.
The AFE Tower in Frankfurt was knocked down, like many other brutalist buildings. Robin Hood Gardens in London were recently slated for demolition too. The residential block was designed by architect couple Alison and Peter Smithson. They pioneered brutalism in Britain after World War II, as it rebuilt its destroyed cities. The name brutalism derives from the French béton brut, meaning raw concrete.
The typical brutalist building shows its materials plain and naked. There is no covering over it, no paint, nothing that hides the construction. The toughest phase of modernism, which I'd say was brutalism, fascinates a lot of people because it emerged in that time with a new kind of massiveness.
A craze for brutalism has broken out on the internet. Tens of thousands of fans call for these buildings to be preserved. But few people could imagine living in them.
I like the very strong shapes. It's very powerful.
Bunkers. That's the feeling I get.
It's lovely. I love it. Yeah. And why? It's because I like architecture, and I think this building is pretty it has some feeling.
I'd have it torn down. That's my opinion.
More than 10% of the buildings from the period are currently threatened with demolition. That's why the website SOS Brutalism was launched. Users helped create a world map showing more than 900 brutalist buildings, along with an overview of currently endangered examples.
You can use this SOS Brutalism platform to create a kind of public sphere with like-minded people. So we are a kind of concrete grassroots movement.
Many architects are among the fans of brutalism. Arno Brandelhuber of Berlin applies the principle of brutalism to his new designs for buildings. He's trying to revamp concrete's poor image.
People seem to automatically associate concrete with big housing projects, surreal and social problems. And they associate natural stone, brass door handles, and wallpaper with happiness and social peace. But is that the way it really is?
In a modest one-family home, he can create more living space by remodeling with concrete. The principle is much space for little money. The brutalist buildings of the 1950s and 60s paved the way.
The message is, make more from less. And I think this way of thinking, spatial generosity with simpler materials, is a timely stance for architecture.
SOS Brutalism, Save the Concrete Monsters. It's an exhibition that does more than document a trend. It also provides an impetus to change architecture, the way brutalist architecture once shaped the future.